hoses, or 14 inches long or something, curved, weird shapes, S shape and things. So at the high school, for one reason, he was sitting at my table. I think it was driver's ed. He was a senior, I was a junior. And he was telling all of us there how he was dying for a blowjob and that he needed to find a girlfriend that would. And he was asking around who has a sister. Says he was bigger and no one mentioned anything to him. But he was just saying that he'd never had a blowjob and he needed one and he was just dying to get one. So that's something to do with sexual harassment in high school. Big deal. Then when I worked at the courthouse, I was the security guard at night. They were replacing the pipes for the fire pipes. What do you call those fire pipes? Sprinkler system. So there were about 4 men. The boss man was 50 and he used to talk about Viagra and how his penis wouldn't go down for 10 hours or something. And that he was thinking he had to do a handstand in order to pee on the toilet because he just couldn't even pee. And then he was talking about how the doctor only gave him how many pills because the rest of them he had to pay for. And so then he had to count and talk to his wife about it, when and how many pills he could take. Like one skip a day, or 2 skip a day, or something, skip 2 days, something like that. And then he began cutting the pills in half to see if that changed anything from having a 10-hour erection to maybe a 4-hour or at least 5 hours or something. Then the younger one that used to carry that heavy wrench that's a little shorter than a baseball bat, but it's solid steel, I think. And he used to lift it with one hand and turn it when he was putting the pipes. And he used to grunt. He was skinny. He used to grunt. He used to ride a motorcycle. He told me he had a race car. He told me he had a girlfriend that could pick up a pen with her vagina. And that he had trained her to do that. He didn't explain if it was horizontal pen or a vertical pen. And if it was a vertical, he didn't explain either how he got it to stay vertical so that she could pick it up off the bed. So anyway, he used to talk about sheepskin or I don't know what other kind of condom. He was the constant talker, whereas the old man, he had gray hair. He was in the Rotary. Is that what they called that organization? And he used to just hold the ladder. And then, of course, the stronger one that appeared stronger, he was chunkier. He was the one that, what did he do? He used to, well, I used to wonder what he did. So finally, one time I walked all the way to the first floor because we were on the 3rd floor and the 2nd floor. And I said, I'm going to find out what this guy does. And I finally found out. He worked. He never did anything up on the 3rd floor. He carried a few things for the other guys, but he didn't really do anything. So I used to wonder, what is his job? Supervisor? But the other one is the boss, so what is his job? So finally I found out. There was a metal, outside in the parking lot, there was a metal container. And I saw him cutting up the pipes. So he was the actual pipe fitter cutter. So he would cut one pipe, and then would be done. Maybe he would cut two pipes. I don't know. Maybe he would thread them. But the main thing is that he would work. He was always there, but he didn't do anything except the moment he cut the pipe. And he would do that every 2 hours or 3 hours or maybe once a night. I don't know. So that was a nice cushy job for him, except for the hour shift, the night shift. And they were staying in some hotel. Um, oh, and then the fourth guy was the one that just cleaned up. But he didn't go to church because he said that at church his wife had committed adultery with another person at the church, so he didn't go to churches. He just went to the beach and painted. He said he appeared to be slow, but I mean slow. It's really difficult to say. It's mostly I think. Some people would say he was a country person. Different than everybody else. And then I had my coworker, the giant security guard, a very religious man. He told me how he was in high school and he was in the wrestling team. But he said, I never wrestled anybody that was my size. And he was like 250 and something like that. 6 feet 3 inches or something. So he had won every single wrestling match, but he said that he never had wrestled anybody his size. Um, yeah, I always thought about him. I said, well, you don't even need martial arts because with your size, just push and the guys fly off.